Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Hockey Raiders news and rumors rundown with the NHL. My name is Jim Parsons. I'm here with thehockeyraiders.com. Lots of news to go through. We're going to cover that right now, but a quick reminder, if you want to follow us on Twitter, you can do so at The Hockey Raider. If you want to follow us on our website, thehockeyraiders.com, Facebook page, facebook.com/hockeyraiders. Lots of ways, including this YouTube channel, where you can digest the content that we're talking about here. But let's get right into some of the bigger stories, especially today. Bruce Cassidy, former Boston Bruins head coach, has been hired by the Vegas Golden Knights. The Golden Knights have confirmed this decision. It didn't take long for him to land a job, about a week after Boston had let him go. Keeping in mind, of course, that this was a major surprise for a lot of teams that Cassidy would even be available. He was told by the Boston Bruins that his job was safe. Then things changed. We're hearing that Cam Neely was a big part of this whole thing. And he then became one of the most coveted coaches outside of Barry Trotz available in this offseason. So the Golden Knights wasted no time at all and got Bruce Cassidy on board here in Vegas. So that'll be interesting to see what dominoes fall from here. We're still waiting on a Barry Trotz decision. But there's a couple other names kind of in the rumored mill for a bunch of these coaching jobs and vacancies. Some Edmonton Oilers news. Elliot Friedman has reported that Mike Smith ended this season really banged up. He's quite injured right now, and there's talk that he's going to retire. There was a request by GM Ken Holland to Mike Smith and Duncan Keith that they let the team know by July 1st what they want to do in regards to their future. It is expected that Duncan Keith is probably going to be returning, and they wouldn't mind in Edmonton if he did, although the cap savings that could come from that would be huge for the Oilers. But Mike Smith is another story. He could be a guy that actually hangs things up. He was really injured, and Jeff Merrick said probably most of the season. He finished the season banged up. He's really contemplating whether or not he's going to come back. And even if he does come back, there's talk that he could wind up on LTIR for the Oilers. So the Oilers are moving forward as if Mike Smith is not going to be a part of this roster next season. So whether he's on LTIR or he retires, the Oilers are looking for a starting goaltender. Stuart Skinner is going to be the backup probably in Edmonton next season. That one is sort of already there. Speaking of goaltenders, John Gibson has flat out denied speculation and rumors that he has asked the Anaheim Ducks or told the Anaheim Ducks that he's willing to be moved this offseason. There was a report that surfaced on Monday that Gibson had let the Ducks know that he'd be open to a change, and then his agent said there's no truth to that rumor. Then Gibson came out today and did an article up with The Athletic and said, no, I wanted to talk about this because I don't want to go anywhere. I have never left or wanted to leave Anaheim. I didn't tell them I wanted to leave Anaheim. I'd like to finish my career here in Anaheim. I like what they're building. Gibson has said that he's not looking to leave the team, so he did not communicate to the Anaheim Ducks that he is looking for a trade. Does that mean he won't be traded? He's got a 10-team no-trade list. If the Ducks come to him and say, look, we do want to move you. Like, we know that you want to stay. We appreciate your loyalty, but it's better for us if we move you. Would John Gibson then say, sure, maybe? But for now, the reports that he has asked or told the Ducks he's willing to get traded is not accurate. Brayden Point could be back for the Tampa Bay Lightning in Game 1 of the series versus the Colorado Avalanche in the Stanley Cup Final. That'd be huge for Tampa Bay if they come back. The storyline, of course, is can Tampa Bay win 3 in a row? On the other side, you got like Corey Perry. Will he lose 2 series in a row in the final? You never know. But for Tampa Bay, they're trying to three-peat. For Colorado, they're trying to get there for the first time after overcoming those kind of mid-playoff disappointments. So they're there now. It's going to be a very interesting, very fun, skilled, talented final. With Brayden Point being part of the equation now for Tampa Bay, that's huge because they've got the edge in goaltending. They've got some skill. They got some guys that know how to win, Point being among them. So we'll see. It's not for sure that he'll be there for Game 1, but John Cooper, head coach for Tampa Bay, said if not Game 1, we expect to see him in Game 2. So that's cool that he's coming back. And there's some whispers that maybe Nazem Kadri comes back for Colorado too. So we'll see what happens in that series. All right, guys, that's going to do it for us today. Don't forget, check out thehockeyraiders.com. Enjoy the Stanley Cup Final, which kicks off on the 15th. And let us know in the comment section who you're cheering for. Have fun. We'll talk to you guys later.